Good morning, Ty. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Great. Well, this morning for Team Hope, who doesn't know, this is Ty Abudu, and she is a participant in the Hope program. And she has agreed to sit down with me this morning to talk about her journey a little bit and, what's next for her. So, Ty, I understand that you want to become a nurse and that
Yes,
you're on track
ma'am.
to become a nurse. So
Mhm.
what made you interested in that field?
Okay, initially, I love to take care of people, I especially children and the elderly. And all my adult years that I've been working, the type of job I've been having are not fulfilling jobs, like generic jobs and stuff. So, but I didn't have the courage to go for nursing, one for financial reasons, and second, I wasn't sure whether I could do it. But after my divorce, that brought like a reality check on me because I wasn't making much money. And I have a son that is in my custody. And I had to decide what I'm going to do to be able to help my son financially, school, college, and all that. That um, reality check just consumed me. So I decided, okay, maybe I should just do what I've been dreaming to do all this time. So I decided to go for it. But I had financial aid initially, but that didn't take me too far with the expenses because right from the beginning, um, the financial aid only covered like half of my tuition. So I had to be coming up with at least about 1,500 a month towards my tuition. And I wasn't making much money. I make 17,000 gross income. So, but I just worked hard. I just had to put in all I could into it. And after a while, I was struggling with my tuition, so I had to look for help. I wanted to do this lesson mainly because I want to be financially stable to be able to take care of my son. And secondly, I wanted a career in nursing because I love to take care of people, especially children and elderly people. Yeah.
And so that's what eventually brought you to Hope
Yes,
as a participant.
yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. And so, what have been, you've commented on some of the challenges that you face. What have been some of the other challenges that you face that maybe Hope helped you,
Yes,
overcome?
when I found hope out of desperation, I was just browsing. I was desperate because I was struggling with my rent. I was like about 3, 4 months behind in my rent because I had to choose between paying my tuition or rent. So I started alternating. 1 month I'll pay rent, another, but it got to a stage, everything just got out of hand. And I found hope online, and it's been a blessing since then because when they stepped in, they up to date. They've helped me with my rent. They brought my rent up to date. I don't have to worry about paying rent anymore. Well, I do pay rent, but the help I get from Hope has been such a blessing. At least he relieves me of worrying about me not being able to um, pay tuition, even though I still pay some money towards my tuition. But it's the rental part was a bit relief was a bit of a relief for me when they stepped in. And then they gave me the budget coaching part. Oh wow, that empowers me to know it gives me more knowledge about knowledge and tools on how to manage my finances, uh, credit cards and all that.
Mhm.
And it's been so wonderful because I learned a lot. And we're in the stage of them helping me to take care of my credit debt, one at a time,
Mhm.
which I am really happy about because once I'm done with school and I have a job and all that, the next thing for me and my son is, by the grace of God, to get a house, you know,
Mhm.
it, and hopefully everything will work out fine. But it's been such a blessing. It's been such a blessing. And then lately, because Kaneda, she's always, oh my God, God bless her heart. She's always asking me, Ty, are you okay? Do you need anything? Do you, what, can we help you with anything? But I didn't want to sound like I'm taking advantage of, because they're already helping me with a lot of stuff. So I always tell her I'm fine. But she's always, but at the same time, I have to be honest with her with my situation.
Mhm.
So last summer when I exhausted my financial aid, I tried to get student loan, but I couldn't because I'm not making much, and they needed me to get a co-signer, and that's where the problem has been. So I tried 3 times to get the loan, but it's always co-signer, co-signer. But there was nobody to do it for me because I don't really have family around. Even when a few friends that I have, they have their own problems too. And it's quite a burden to put such responsibility on people, especially when you don't have someone that is close to you that really knows you properly enough to want to take such risk. So I explained everything to Canada, and then she's like, okay. And then Christmas period, she's like, Ty, can you? She sent her assistant to the director to ask me about my tuition. They always ask every month, but I always tell them, okay, this is the amount I pay towards my tuition every month, and that has helped to keep me in school. Even though by December I was owing about $10,000 in tuition, even though I was given some monthly payments towards that. The monthly payments were the ones that kept the school to keep registering me. At least they know that I was putting in some money. So Canada just called me the first week, yeah, first week of January. She's like, Ty, we found a donor. I'm like, we found a donor? Donor? I'm like, okay. So they decided to take care of the past due tuition that I had, so that because I was facing being dropped from the college, I mean, from the program. Um, and that was, I can't even explain how I feel. And then she's like, okay, let's take care of that. Then we have to worry about moving forward, which is my tuition to cover this last year that I'm in, because I get it. I graduate in December, but I still have um, about 17,000 for my tuition to worry about. So, and that's why she brought up this idea, and I'm like, okay, it's okay with me. I'll sign up. Anything to
Exactly. So
help.
that's why we're talking today, because we want to get you to
Yes,
graduation, to your December
yes,
graduation, and not have you derailed. And obviously, Hope's pillars are removing obstacles for
yes,
single parents to get to graduation.
yes,
This
yes,
is a
yes,
major obstacle.
yes, yes,
So
yes,
that's what we're working on. So we're calling on Team Hope to help out and make sure that this doesn't keep you from reaching your dream. And so you had mentioned, upon graduation, one of your dreams for you and your son is to then get a house. But
yes.
what would it mean, for you and your son, especially for you to graduate with your bachelor's degree this
Oh my
December?
God. First of all, it would be a big relief for me that I'm financially stable and I have a regular job, a dependable job, and not have to worry about, you know, looking for help, to pay my bills or to take care of my son. And then I will be able to send my son to college too, because he sees how mom struggles with school and how she's still trying to maintain a 3.15 GPA in school with all the sleepless nights and stuff. But it's going to be well worth it because both of us will be comfortable and I don't have to worry about anything anymore. Yeah, that,
Absolutely.
that will be a dream. It will be an absolute dream come true. And then I'll be able to do the work I have been dreaming about all my early years, like because I'm not a teenager anymore. I'll be 55 come March
Wow.
of this year, but I still feel like I'm 25 because I still intend to go further to get my master's degree as a
Good for
nurse
you.
practitioner, and hopefully the goal is to get a doctorate degree.
Oh.
And then I can sign up and let my son continue from there. So that I will be so happy, so happy, so happy.
Well, we are rooting for you, and we look forward to following your journey and being there to celebrate with you when you do graduate this December. So thank you so much for taking time to share your story with everyone. And I look forward to checking in with you again, and hopefully we can have a conversation
Oh,
about your
yes.
graduation in
By
December.
the grace of God, it's going to happen. By God's
Fantastic.
grace.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much. Thank you for the
Bye, Ty.
opportunity. I am so grateful for it. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you. Bye.